A solid education is important for every child, no matter what their family's income is. A program that's changed the life prospects of nearly 30,000 Connecticut students is ensuring that kids from all socioeconomic backgrounds get a quality education. Joining us now, Edna Novak, the Executive Director of Teach for America Connecticut, and Bilal Khan, a Teach for America alum. Welcome to the show, both of you. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
First of all, tell us about the Teach for America program. Give us a little background on the program itself.
Sure. At Teach for America, we're working to address educational inequity, just the huge gap that exists between the educational opportunities available to kids growing up in poverty and not in poverty in this country. So what we do is we're building a national core of outstanding recent college graduates and young professionals who commit to teach in low-income communities, who commit to teach for 2 years as core members, and who become lifelong leaders for educational equity across all sectors.
So what are you noticing here in Connecticut in terms of the education crisis, especially particularly in bigger cities like Hartford, Bridgeport, and New Haven?
Yeah, actually here in Connecticut we face the greatest degree of educational inequity in the country. Literally the gap between the performance and opportunities available to kids growing up in poverty and not in poverty in this state is greater than in any other state in the country. So kids growing up in Bridgeport, Hartford, and New Haven today who are growing up in low-income communities tend to be already 3 grade levels behind their peers in higher income areas just by the 4th grade, reading much, Dr. Seuss or much younger grade level books compared to kids growing up in wealthier areas who by that point are reading Harry Potter, for example.
So you recruit people to be a part of this program. Who are you looking for when you're recruiting?
We are looking for leaders. We are looking for people who are coming from all majors and who represent all career interests, who've had a track record of achievement and perseverance and organizational ability. Basically people who are graduating as the best and brightest, outstanding recent college graduates and young professionals in this country.
So you're looking for someone like Bilal, right?
Yeah.
Well, I hope so.
So what was it like being part of Teach for America, if someone's thinking about taking part?
Well, you grow up really fast. It's a lot of responsibility, and I think that's something that they lay out for you before you even decide to apply. And I think a lot of different people take different paths to choose to apply to Teach for America. But at the same time, with this great responsibility, you actually do get to see the growth of your students, and that's just a really powerful experience. And to be in charge of the academic growth and the learning of all these kids is just amazing.
What went into the training for it, though, for you?
Well, the training actually begins with a really intense summer program and continues throughout your entire 2 years. So you get ongoing professional development while you're actually in the classroom. And so we try to target the actual needs of our kids in the moment. So we have meetings regularly with our program directors, who are essentially people who are designed to target and pinpoint the gaps that they're seeing in your classroom.
And you talked about being a core member. You were a core member, but you're still taking part of the program?
Yeah, actually, I was a core member from 06 to 08, where I taught New Haven Academy 11th and 12th grade literature, and then I joined staff with Teach for America and served in the position of the program director, helping other teachers in their own classrooms. But I've decided to actually go back to the classroom where I'm teaching at Amistad High, and I teach American Lit there. Actually, if you don't mind, I told some of my kids that I'd give them a shout-out.
Absolutely. We are all about shout-outs on Connecticut Style. Go for it.
So this is the Wolf, the Amistad High Wolf, and I was going to give this to my American Lit class, so that's for them.
That's great. All right. And now, have you noticed, has there been research in terms of what kind of impact this program has on the community, particularly the kids? Have you seen that?
Yes. Studies have shown that Teach for America teachers have a really outstanding impact on the student achievement, on the academic progress and mastery of the students in their classroom. Here in Connecticut, we have 160 teachers who are working towards dramatic academic gains with over 10,000 children in the cities of Hartford, Bridgeport, New Haven, and Stamford today. And what we find is that while our core members are in the classroom, the impact of teaching and seeing how possible it is for kids to achieve regardless of their background, it changes your life. So teachers like Bilal have continued to work in education far beyond their 2-year commitment. Mm-hmm. I'm someone who started 7 years ago as a teacher in New Orleans and thought I would go to law school after my 2-year commitment, but here I am. Yeah. And actually that's true for less than 10% of teachers who join the program think that they're going to pursue a career in education. Mm-hmm. And we see the majority of our alumni, actually nearly 2/3 of Teach for America alumni, continuing to work in education today mostly in low-income communities.
So are you recruiting right now? Are you always recruiting? Are you always looking for people?
We are. Anybody who's interested in Teach for America should visit our website to apply or to find out about other ways to support our program. And yes, we're in recruitment season right now. We're looking for people who are just outstanding leaders in our community and in our top colleges and universities across the country to apply and join us.
All right, so we'll put the information on the screen. If you want more information on Teach for America, you can get it right there, or you can go to our website, WTNH.com, click on the Connecticut Style link. Edna and Bilal, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.